What is up, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today's video is going to be about things you should get immediately after buying a VQ or a G35 coupe. Number one mod you should always get first when you buy a G35 is probably a plenum spacer. Mainly if you get the 03 or the 04, 05 up with the rev ups, you don't need a plenum spacer. I don't know why people put plenum spacers in rev ups. In the rev ups, they actually fixed the problem of the front runners not getting enough air, so they actually have it fatter from factory with the 05 plus. But if you have the 03 and 04s, they designed it to where the front gets skinnier than the back, so it's not getting as much air in the front as it is getting in the rears. So that's the reason why you need a plenum spacer, is so that it can breathe a lot better. Another thing is, I would say an intake, but these cars love to heat soak if you do have one of these kind of intakes. If you are gonna get an intake, you want to get the cold air intake to where like your filter sits down here. I had one on my gray G35, but I actually let a friend test drive the car, and while we were driving it, the second part was like, it was two piece, so like the second part was like right here, and it ended up falling off, and then she ended up running it over, and that was it of that intake. Then I ended up just putting the intake right here. So but yeah, this is another new intake for this G35. This is an AFE air intake. It's probably one of the best ones, honestly, if you're not getting the cold air intake. It does, you can feel the horsepower with the AFE intake for sure, and you can hear it. It has probably the loudest noise out of any of the intakes I've had. But anyways, the second mod you should get for the G35 is probably some coilovers, honestly. When I got coilovers on these, it felt so much better than the stock ones. I didn't realize how much coilovers do to a car until I got these coilovers on this car. It does drive super smooth. I can adjust the dampening on it, so that's super nice. It's on teen coilovers. If you are gonna get coilovers, I suggest just buying the more expensive brands like teen, BC coilovers, Fortunatos if you're really balling like that. It's just it does ride a lot better, and quality is the best when buying coilovers. And the coilovers, these coilovers are true coilovers, so I had to take out the rear springs on the buckets, which I didn't know, so that kind of like set me back a little bit, because I had to get rear tow arms in the rear as well for these coilovers, because I ended up getting new coilovers while I was in Kansas. But luckily I didn't really drive the car over there. I had another car I was driving, so while this was down, I was driving that one. And if you're another mod that you definitely need on this car if you are burning oil is an oil catch can. If you are burning oil, if you're not burning oil, you don't really need it, to be honest. Oil catch can honestly works better if you're turboed, or if you're like burning hella oil, then oil catch can might help you, but it might not. Like, who knows, it might help you. But yeah, that's another mod, is probably oil catch can, because most VQs do burn oil. Luckily this doesn't. I'm super lucky that this motor does not burn oil. Fourth thing you should get is probably a quality exhaust. When I had my gray one, that shit was just a muffler delete basically, and it sounded, to me back then, it sounded really good. But when you get a quality exhaust like Z1 duals, bro, it's actually the biggest difference. I can actually drive the car without being annoyed. The car is quiet but loud when I want it to be loud, if that makes sense. Like if I step on it, it sounds super good. If I'm just driving it, like daily driving it, it can be quiet. So it's just super nice. It's not droney. Well, it does have drone, but not super bad. Not like my gray one with just a straight muffler delete. This is a Z1 dual. I heard these were discontinued actually, so I don't know where you can get them now, but these are the Z1 duals. It has Z1 Y pipe, Z1 exhaust all the way back. It did have ISR headers. It was long tube headers, but I decided to take it out because we do do emissions here in Utah. But yeah, it's just a Z1 dual exhaust and it sounds super good. Oh yeah, another fifth mod. I know these mods are kind of just like, oh, obviously you should get them, but this mod is actually like, you actually really need this mod. This is a aluminum what's it called, coolant sleeve. The stock ones are rubber, I think, or plastic, and they crack very easily. My gray one cracked and it was the most annoying thing ever, but I put the aluminum Z1 oil sleeve, or not oil sleeve, coolant sleeve in there, and it's so much better, bro. It won't break or nothing, crack. But yeah, that's kind of like a pointless mod, but for preventative maintenance, I would get that, bro. Like, that's actually very helpful. But honestly, that mod doesn't really count. If you specifically have the 03 or the 04s, they come with Brembos. If you do have like the 05 plus and you put Brembos on there, you definitely need slotted and drilled rotors. Because my gray one, the brakes used to go out super fast, and this one I put slotted and drilled rotors on them on all four corners, and it honestly, I haven't really had brake fade. And I did drive this car from Kansas to Utah a lot of times, bro, so I put miles on this car and I still haven't changed the brakes because the brakes have been good. And then another mod you definitely need is probably a Nismo front bumper, or like any different type of aftermarket bumper. The GT3, like the Porsche bumper looking, or the GT3 looking bumpers is ugly. Like, I would not get that. But you know, if you like it, you like it, go ahead and get it. But yeah, definitely an aftermarket bumper, because stock bumper makes the car look feminine, if that makes sense. Like, it looks girly, but with the Nismo front bumper, bro, it makes it look so much more aggressive. Another mod you should probably get is probably some headlights. Spec D's probably look the best. I know they're not the most expensive headlights, but dude, they probably look the best out of any headlights you find out there. Spec D's look the best. Like, don't tell me the Spider headlights look way better than these, bro. But yeah, headlights, I will definitely get some headlights, because the stock ones, the 03, 04 stock ones are okay looking, but the Spec D's just look a lot nicer. I am debating on getting like the 06 plus headlights, because they do look nice OEM, but I don't know, I might just get some chrome Spec D's again. And then another mod, I guess you should say, that I almost forgot to list is probably tints, bro. If you don't have tints on this, when I bought this car, it had factory tint, like it was clear as day. It was so hot in this car, bro, but when I got these tints, it started feeling so much better in the car. It does obviously still get hot, because I don't know why, but every G I've owned, it gets hot in the interior. I don't know what it is. I think it's the leather seats. I kind of want to replace these seats with G350Z seats, or just some bucket seats. But yeah, I don't get why they hate on VQs, bro. Like, any other car I've owned would have broke. Like, the two cars I've had were two G35s, and both of them would not break, bro. The only reason why the gray one broke was because, honestly, I literally just drifted that car every day, never really checked the trans fluid on it or anything like that, and it blew the trans. That was just me, because I was careless. It was, at the time, it was just my drift car, so I didn't really care about it, honestly. It was just more of a seat time car than anything. There's a reason why I bought two of these cars, and there's a reason why I didn't save up for another car. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this video. I know it's kind of short, but it's a video. And also, yeah, if you guys are thinking of getting a G35, get those mods that I've listed and you'll be straight. But as always, see you guys in the next video. Deuces.